team's back in action here this Saturday against Angel City. How's the team navigating preparations for that match?
Yeah, really good. Obviously, getting all the internationals back has been a positive. Today's like the first day back where everyone has trickled in, but we've had a really good couple weeks of training with everyone here. So, yeah, we're excited to get back into league play, and these stretch of games will be really important for us. So we're excited.
Thank you for that. We'll start with John. John, go ahead.
Fabrice, can you just talk a little bit about Angel City and the challenges they present and what you're going to have to do to come out on top and get the 3 points?
Look, they're a very scrappy team. We all know their front four. They can create a lot of things out of, not to say nothing, but yeah, they're just really creative. First and second ball is really good. Obviously, they got players that can isolate people 1v1 out wide. So yeah, I mean they're a quality team. So we got to make sure we make sure when we have the ball, our shape is really good underneath it to prevent those transition moments, and especially those when they start going longer, making sure we're dealing that effectively, because a lot of times they'll pick that second ball and then they'll go. So preventing that from happening will be key for us.
Dustin, go ahead.
Hey, Fabrice.
Hey, Dustin.
Hey, we saw Avery make her debut with the U.S. the other day. Can you just talk a little bit about that and then just how she's doing? I know she took a knock in that game, but how she's recovering.
Yeah, obviously over the moon, getting her first cap and then obviously first start as well. So yeah, no, I think she did well, and we're monitoring her. Our medical team is doing a great job of just making sure everything's in place. So yeah, we'll kind of see. She's really close, so we'll see kind of what happens. But no, very excited for her, and she's a big piece in terms of what we're doing here. So yeah, looking forward to having her back real soon.
And just wanted to ask you, I noticed you guys lead the NWSL in touches in the midfield third, your top 5 and the attacking third. How important is that for you guys with your possession, and how do you convert that now to more scoring chances, to up the offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big part of what we do as we progress the ball, getting more touches in those areas. I think one of the hardest things to do in football is to create quality chances consistently. If you look at the Gotham game, we didn't create nearly enough. If you look at the first 2, I think, you could say we actually created quite a bit. So, yeah, I mean, it's a work in progress. So I think there has to be a patience. Yes, there has to be deliberate process in terms of creating that, which we're doing, but there has to also have to be a patience with it. And to be honest, we're still working through what our starting lineup looks like, and so we've got some players that we haven't potentially seen yet. So yeah, we're excited to kind of discover what we can do more and more in the final third.
Thanks, Fabrice.
Thank you.
Diego, go ahead.
Good morning, Fabrice. I have a quick question now that everybody's back from the international window. What goes through your head on how you best reintroduce some of the players that went to play for the respective countries back into your team, and how that process goes for you?
Well, we rely heavily on our medical and performance staff, so they make the decision in terms of what makes sense for those players in terms of minutes, playing, etc. So based off that information that they're in communication with the international teams, we then make the best decision for our team and for our players. So that's really kind of how we do things. We don't, if a player should only be playing 20 minutes, we're not going to be like, hey, you need to start, like that's just, yeah. So we kind of really rely on their expertise when it comes to that.
And then another player that got some minutes abroad, Kiki, being listed off the injury list and now getting some minutes for Jamaica, and I'm back with you guys. Overall thoughts on how she's been progressing and how she's doing?
Yeah, look, it was good to see her live in action, just getting some minutes in, and the game before she played around 40. So yeah, I think she just needs to keep getting minutes, and I think she still needs to keep getting a good run of form in training so that she feels good going into games. But overall, she's a very dynamic player. When she's healthy and gets in a rhythm, she's a very, very promising player, and I think someone that can play multiple roles, which is really important for us. So yeah, we're excited to kind of get her back in the group for sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? Oh, yes, Manny, go ahead.
Hey, Fabrice. I think just like about new acquisitions, I know you got the Dash acquired, that must have right over the offseason from Angel City. know she's been adapting well to the system. What do you think her contribution and her acquisition can be expected to this matchup?
Yeah, look, Messiah has shown a lot of promising things. She's still growing and evolving. One thing I love about her is just like, I mean, she's all business when she comes to training. She works so hard. She's very humble, teachable. She's always absorbing information. So, yeah, depending how we use her, whether we start her, whether we bring her off, we see her having a big impact in the game. So, yeah, I mean, as we know, she has a lot of quality. She can run in behind. She can hold the ball up. She can press really well. So, yeah, she can do a lot of things for us.
And I think, with Angel City coming in home, Sam Levy is the interim head coach here. Previously, I've coached the Houston Dash. How does his familiarity with the Dash influence your tactical approach to this match, if any?
I mean, I think the team's very different. Even if you look at last year, I mean, we had, 5 or 6 starters this year who weren't even on the team last year. So, yeah, I think it's a different team. I mean, yeah, he has some familiarity with the players and stuff, but it doesn't really change what we do, to be perfectly honest with you. So.
And my last question before hopping off, I know it's really early in the season. One win, one loss, one draw. How is the team chemistry developing, and what indicators for you suggest that there's progress here to become a consistent contender for the NWSL?
Well, one, there is progress. If you look at it, we played 3 teams that made the playoffs last year, so obviously some decent performances, but progress takes time as well. So there's no one that's more impatient than me to kind of see success right away. But overall, we have certain KPIs that we're looking at, and if you look at it, I think I don't know if it was John, but one person on this call brought up like statistics. So if you actually look at the statistics, we're actually leading in a lot of areas, top 5 in terms of what we're doing, that are very basic stats. So I think stats kind of speak for themselves. Now we got to start getting more results with it, but I've always been a big fan. If you focus really on the performance, the results will take care of themselves. So yeah, it's you could tell from the statistics that we're actually improving, and the players are really bought in right now. So.
All right, thank you, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
We'll wrap up here with John. John, go ahead.
Fabrice, Ryan, starting these 3 games, being a rookie and coming in, seems like she's done pretty well. How would you assess the way she's played so far, or what are you encouraged about? What would you like to see her, develop more?
Did you say Maggie? I'm trying to remember. I didn't hear the name.
Ryan.
Got it. Okay. Ryan Garris. Yeah, I mean, she's been on the team for a number of years, but yeah, no, she's quality. She's always, whenever we've played against Houston, she's always done really well against the teams that I was previously with. So I was very excited to work with her. Obviously, we all know her ability to cover ground, her crossing ability, her left foot. Like, she could do a lot of things. Now we're adding a little more deception in what she does. But yeah, no, she's huge and integral in terms of what we do. So very pleased with her progress for sure.